quick point of order before we get this party started. The reason Atheism is Unstoppable name is in the Atheism is Unstoppable videos is because I am aping Atheism is Unstoppable, all right? It's not me trying to be Devin Tracy. It's not really me trying to manipulate the search results. All it is I'm using his content. He's the ambassador for the white race. I am a representative of the bleeps, and so I believe that there's a counterbalance that I can add. There's perspective to his commentary that I can add via my own commentary, which makes it my content as opposed to his. I am not hating on the man at all, and if you have an issue with that, you really don't know how YouTube works, because using other content creators' names is how many of the content creators that you like actually got as big as they did. So there's a fantastic commercial that was produced, I assume, outside of the continental United States, because I never saw it before, but AIU did, Mr. Tracy did. So we're about to get into it right alongside them. And yo, props on the ladies dancing, because they're gorgeous. They like, their bodies are serious, all right? Not all that into the chesticles. But without further ado, let's get into this one.
Mom, why are they black?
Okay, so this is why that show, Kids Say the Darndest Things, is so popular back when Bill Cosby did it, and I think they're trying to do a reboot with Tiffany Haddish, who is terribly unfunny. But kids are just that frank. They're just that blunt. And at that age, that's when it's time to ask those types of questions, because you can't get mad at a kid for asking just a straight up blunt question. It's one of the things I actually like about kids, is that they're not going to sit there and be mealy-mouthed about it. They're going to come straight out like, yo, why are they black?
Sorry? Why are they black?
Oh, so insensitive. Why do you have no teeth?
I will call you later.
Is there any reason why the guy who did the subtitles spaced the letters out like that? We're in the hands of an incompetent graphic designer.
Sarah, don't say that.
What do you mean, don't say that? It was a question, a normal question. It's like...
And that's the thing. Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Tracy, but that's the thing. Like, when you're the reaction, I talk about this on this channel all the time. Your reaction is always more important than what's happening. So the mom reacting in such a, don't say that. Oh, don't like, it's a genuine, honest question.
Why is the sky blue? It's not derogatory in any way. Her reaction, the mom's reaction, is the problem. She should just say, look, there are different races of people. They have different skin color and more fast twitch muscle fiber. So it's not that you aren't faster than them. It's just that they're cheating.
Okay, that's hilarious. But it's also, hey, people come from different countries. People come from different spaces. And the origins of, their ancestors is what dictates their skin tone and their skin color. But ultimately, yeah, we're all the same on the inside, right?
But Mom, they're black.
Mom, but black, Mom. It's not an argument. Bring in the strings. We're going on an emotional journey. This mother has been through so much.
Yeah, she's just sitting there looking at her little child like, oh my goodness, when is the struggle gonna be over? With the music that they're playing in the background, and I point it out all the time on this channel, the music in the background is so damn manipulative. Like, oh my goodness, when's we's gonna get past? When's we's gonna be free?
Black is beautiful.
Mom, that's weird that you went there. I wasn't talking about beauty. I was talking about why their skin is the color it is. Why did you just freak out and declare them to be beautiful? Did I say they weren't beautiful? Was I making a comparison? Did I say white is better than black? No, Mom, I didn't say any of that. Mom, you are a problem. Mom, call child services. I want out of this.
They are black, but they are beautiful.
Why did you say but? They are black, but they are beautiful? As in, they're black, so that's terrible and negative, but they're also beautiful. I mean...
Okay, so... I'm curious about the makeup of this kid because this kid looks like she's gonna grow up and be something brown. Like she looks far more Spanish, but that's a interesting thing when it comes to race and the Crayola game because these colors like this kid looks like she's gonna grow up and be brown more than a straight Becky Caucasian, but that's not really what it's at. And the mother has this accent that I can't tell where it's from, but once again that's really why it'd be far more easier to just be like, yeah, different countries have people that have different colors. But I mean, he's 100% right. This mom is just completely doing it the wrong way. And I can smell the feminism behind each and every syllable, poorly spaced letter in this video.
How damning is a sentence like that? Why didn't you say they're black and they're beautiful? Why did you say they're beautiful at all? Why are we making assessments on beauty? Why didn't you say they're black, but they're intelligent? They're black. I mean, this is a catastrophe.
It's pure.
Huh? How do you figure it's pure?
Actually, this just feels like swinging the clan pendulum all the way to the other all the way to the other side of the other side of the spectrum, because she's like, oh, it's pure, the same way like white people like, oh, we need our pure Aryan blood, brother. Like and unfortunately your ancestors made choices that when it comes to the Crayola game, like, no, I don't think anybody running around here is pure. I mean, look at Elizabeth Warren, right? And another thing, this mom's dimples are really doing something for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, her dimples are just like, wow, it was gorgeous.
This is from South Africa. There's a huge percentage of them that are not pure-blooded black. A lot of cross-mixing going on. So I don't know how you're defining pure, but are we to take from that whites are not pure?
Yeah, but South Africa. Okay, so this was taking place in South Africa. Isn't Charlize Theron from South Africa? So yeah, when it comes to like this space right here, yeah, there's a lot of mixing. And so to sit there and be like, oh my goodness, well, black is pure. White could be pure. Nobody's pure anymore. I'm sorry. It's just like, even myself, I'm not full on, like, both of my parents were descendants. I don't even really know what my mom was. I like the true lineage makeup of my mom, because, she didn't particularly grow up with her biological father. My dad, oh, without a question. But my mom, not so much.
They're black. They're beautiful. They're pure. Are whites beautiful and pure? Mom.
Yes. Yes, you are. I mean, like, I am just, if it looked good, it looked good, man. Like, I ain't even stressing over all that. But there's, as you can see, there's a lot of people that do. And they're trying to push this message of, like, this isn't particularly a message of equality. This is a message of, like, I hate to say it, but white guilt, I guess.
Get a cross-examination up in here?
Sarah, darling, they're black. Because God created them first.
Oh my.
Really could have went with God made them that way more than God created them first. Look, when it comes to where the original man came from all accounts that I've been able to muster, it's like Africa. Like Adam and Eve were out there in Africa, but from what I've learned is that, well, when it comes to us bleeps, we take credit for everything, so of course we'll say is Africa. Look, man, how about we just be happy where we're at right now, as opposed to, man, way back then, that time that I wasn't there for, I can really make a call on it, but, it is what it is.
God. Well, we're dealing with a different degree of stupidity here. God made them that way. Well, thanks, Mom. I'll run that by my science teacher. Mom, that can just be your answer for everything. Mom, why is it raining? Because God is crying, sweetie. Why is God crying? Because of all the impure whites in the world and all their colonialism.
And he fell in love with his first baby and its beauty.
God fell in love with his baby? That doesn't ring true on a few different levels. I would hope it wasn't true. Who falls in love with their baby? Hey, baby, I love you, but I don't love you. Although there is incest in the Bible. Are you telling me that Jesus is black? Is that what I'm hearing here?
Actually, from what I was able to see, Jesus looked more like what's the guy's name? DJ Khaled than anybody else. Like, apparently Jesus had this whole Middle Eastern thing going on. But either way, I really don't see the relevance of it, because it's because we, like, to our knowledge, he hasn't returned yet. And when he returns, well, we'll get to see what form he decides to take. And as far as like this mother daughter duo, like, is this the mother and a daughter, or the mother and a grandmother, the daughter and a granddaughter grandmother? I'm just not sure.
So he created many of them with a beautiful heart inside.
They have beautiful hearts. They're great. They're beautiful on the inside and the outside. Mom, you could have just told me about melanin and we could have been done with this.
She looking like, yeah, and what else? I mean, are you done sucking it off yet? Or, like, should I wait for you to cradle my nuts? Like, seriously. Like the response of the black mother and the black daughter is just hilarious to me. And once again, like, this is really disturbing on the level that I guess this was put out in South Africa, and it's just propaganda. Like, it really is, to an extent, it is feminist propaganda, because you got these chicks who are just like, oh yes, the black, and they have beautiful hearts and everything else like that. Sweetheart, like, you're trying way too hard.
Mom? So why are we white?
Because we were God's second children. We were the 2.0 version. The upgrade. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, that's pretty funny. But either ways, it should be because, yeah, me and your dad are white. That's why you're white, and my dad and their mom was white. That's why you're white. That's the route that I would have taken with it.
I'm joking. It's jokes, people. Jokes.
The other mom is just like, Dad, look, hey, this mother is talking so softly that how can you hear her from over there? It's like she's just looking at it like, yeah, why are you white, huh? But seriously, like, this mom's dimples are just fascinating to me.
Come on, Mom. Are we beautiful and pure? Mom, why are you hesitating?
Well, one day, God was passing through a park.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mom. What year was this made? God is now dicking around in a park? What is he, a drug dealer?
And he noticed a beautiful little black...
Look at the kerning! The kerning, people, the kerning!
And he noticed a beautiful little black girl sitting alone, playing with the white clay.
Okay, wait. Oh, okay, so there's two versions, and she just... Because when I first saw this, I was like, wait, the girl just magically popped up? No, so there's two different versions of the little girl. One's with her mom, and the other one is clearly representing the child that God saw like playing, and God would be like, oh, well, this is a little black girl. I'm not paying attention to this. It's because God don't talk to chicks. So, hey, it's not me. It's the Bible. The Bible's like, yeah, in the Bible, God does not talk to the chicks. He talks to the female. He talks to the men, right? So, yeah, like, this is why. This is why God doesn't talk to chicks, because like it's a terrible game of telephone going on right here.
She was trying to make a doll for her to play with. He stopped there to watch her closely.
Like a Korean shot on her. That's funny.
Her beautiful little hands were full of white clay.
Wait, were white people created by Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? Is this our moment of inception?
She has almost been...
Okay, real quick, do you remember when Ghost was like the huge hit? I mean, I remember that summer, man. Ghost was a phenomenon for some strange reason. Let's continue.
herself with the white clay.
Oh, cool. So we're normalizing whiteface. Great.
And he was amused to see her.
God was laughing at a little black girl. This wasn't made in 2019.
So he decided to make more people and paint them white.
Like, seriously, do you hear this nonsense? Like, honestly, You know what? Yeah, I think I can to tie this back to this dysfunction of Bleep America, because this woman is telling her daughter just some complete off the wall nonsense. Where are these children's fathers at? My God.
Ah, so our skin is painted on. So we're really black inside. If that's the case, guess who's first in line for reparations? Right. So black people are the original people, and we are some sort of a weird prank that God was playing. But
Sounds about right. I'm joking.
they're the authentic humans, and we're just some afterthought. Okay. Mom, you have issues.
He loved his new creation. So he played all the shades of white and created all of us. But inside, we all are black.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. Like, yo. What is this insanity? And who greenlit putting this on television?
My God. No. I've seen enough porn to know that that's not true.
We all are
Yeah, because chicks are all pink on the inside, right? Like, I mean, human flesh is pink, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
We all are same. She sounds like Khabib Nurmagomedov. This is #1 bullshit. Also, the argument we're all the same, that's not going to work on them. They're going to be like, no, you actually have white privilege, and there's a wealth gap, and we don't want to start analyzing test scores or crime rates. Let's just not do that. So,
Hey, we do that over here, all right? We have no problems accepting the reality of the situation, at least over here on this channel.
clearly, we're not all the same. Nice sentiment, but it's rooted in fantasy, and therefore it's an insult to our intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence, Derek.
Why she keep looking at her like, you got any more great things ego stroking to give me?
Give her a hug. Play with her hair. By the way, her daughter looks like a mix. Why?
She really does, and I was about to bring that up. Like, the daughter looks like she has something. The daughter actually looks like she's a little Caucasian girl that's been painted. So, really weird sentiment that they went with here.
The daughter's hair brown. Hold her hand.
Okay, so you know what? That's where we're going to leave this video. We're done here, okay? Seriously. This is just feminist propaganda. Feminist and white guilt propaganda that is disgusting and doesn't move anybody forward, doesn't help with a damn thing. And I really appreciate Mr. Tracy, aka Atheism is Unstoppable, for pointing it out. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fan of your boy over here. Bang the bell to be notified because, you know, you subbed and you shared, right? So you might as well just get on point whenever I drop a new one and speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? Like, this is propaganda, guys. I mean, it's propaganda in the flesh. I don't know how else to describe this, but you may feel like, oh no, this is so beautiful with a beautiful message. Oh my God. Like, I mean, just, I never thought of it like that. I never thought that, you know, white people was black people, but, you know, with face paint on, apparently. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, all right? And until the next one.